What's going on, everyone? Cyclops with Paramount Cyclops, and just like clockwork, here's Iran's response. What was it, yesterday, the day before? I did the story on Mahabadi and how he was deleted in quite the crazy fashion, to say the least. And Iran's response is now this, from the Daily Mail. Iran vows to descend like lightning to avenge Israeli deletion of top nuclear scientists. We don't know if it was an Israeli funded thing. We don't know anything on it, really. And former CIA director brands it reckless amid claims that Trump will strike before leaving office. I have heard those claims. I haven't seen anything that was like a definitive proof saying, hey, he's going to strike. I don't see a valid political or military purpose for him to strike at this moment. But we will see, I guess. Iran has vowed to descend like lightning and strike back with definitive punishment on Israel to avenge the deletion of a prominent nuclear scientist dubbed the father of the Rogue Nation's bomb program. Many times a state-funded deletion has caused entire wars. So I said it before and I said it again. Let's hope that this fizzes into nothing but saber rattling, but it does have the potential to turn into something drastic. There are a lot of opposing allies in the region. That's why that region is such a hot spot, because no country can actually fully go in and take control because, well, all the other country allies will get in. It's a kind of messed up situation. Mahabadi was killed in an ambush, darn it, involved in an explosion. See, I'm saying darn it because here I said that word, and in my head I'm thinking, you're adults, aren't you? Wouldn't you rather get the news in a plain adult manner rather than us beating around the bush? YouTube doesn't believe you're adults. I do. So in my head, it is so hard to censor myself saying words like this. So I'm not going to refilm this video. This is the fourth time I've tried to film this video because of this very reason. So we're going to continue and tell YouTube, no, we are adults. We can hear things like this. We don't have to stick our fingers in our ears and la 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 la. Yeah, okay. I think we've all heard words worse than that. In an ambush involving an explosion and then machine gun fire on a road between the countryside town of Absard and the capital of Tehran yesterday. So it was yesterday that I did that video. Okay. This lockdown, the days, they just... Same shit, different pile. His death sent tensions in the region skyrocketing as Iran accused Israel of trying to provoke a war by deleting Mahabadi, who Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu once called out in a news conference saying, remember that name. Yeah, I got to admit, I mean, I know Netanyahu would have loved to have taken him out, but there are many different avenues of explanation. It could have been something as dubious as an inside job by Iran to give themselves an excuse. It could be any number of reasons. We don't know, is what I'm saying. So everything that everybody says is only a possibility. It's Schrodinger's cat. It's both alive and deleted at the same time. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei on Saturday called, Mahabadi, the country's prominent and distinguished nuclear and defensive scientist, and promised definitive punishment for those behind the attack. Now, a lot of this is just fluff and them pretty much reiterating the same things. If I cover it all, the video is going to be hugely long. So I encourage you to do your own research on this. That way you are fully informed to the level that you wish to be informed. Keywords, I would use these. Iran vows to descend like lightning. Plug that into Google and you will get enough news articles and enough dissenting opinions to fill your day. But this could escalate. This could get to something really bad, or it could just be, hopefully, what normally it turns into, a bunch of saber rattling. The reason it turns into a bunch of saber rattling is because, well, the cost is so high should it escalate into something else. There are many opposing allies in the region. One gets in there, and another gets in there, and another gets in there. I grew up on a Spanish land grant. Chilali. Let me tell you, I know you had a tussle, shall we say, with one. Next thing you know, it's their cousins and their second cousins and their aunts and uncles, nephews, all the way down to where you're like, what? Wait, what? You're related to him? How are you related to him? Oh, well, my sister once dated his cousin who once this, that 20 years ago, and so I'm his whatever. Yeah, it's that kind of a scenario. It's crazy. Let's hope it doesn't escalate. But it does have the potential. Love you guys. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.